Coming up next on The Shoot.
Well, he's about to put the end on the end of that story. Oh my god. Okay, alright, hang on. We got these onion cutting ninjas in every corner of this room. That was a lot. Hello, Internet, and welcome back to The Shoot. My name is Adam, and today is My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 4. So, last week was intense. Kind of like, I would say one of the best episodes, not only of the season, but also probably the series, actually. The amount of fanfare they gave to a single character, you could argue that it was like the main character of the story sort of having their moment, you know, like their pop-off moment. And that was crazy. That was crazy. Just watching Bakugo more or less toy with All For One was so satisfying. And the fact that he talked so much shit. Like, we're talking about a character in All For One who continually, just non-stop talks shit. Granted, he has the power to back it up, but he talked so much shit to every other character that he was face to face with until last week. Bakugo has at least begun to beat the brakes off of this character, off of All For One. And I, for one, it's almost like a cathartic moment because no one's been able to touch this guy. Even All Might, like with their last fight, yeah, he got him, he captured him, but that was after he had been pushed beyond all of his limits, and he used up every ounce of every bit of his being to deliver that final, the United States of Smash, straight to his fucking face. And finally, you have this character in Bakugo who is just like casually doing it. So there seems to be somewhat of like an awakening with Bakugo's quirk. It looks like it's a cellular thing. There's no indication on whether there's going to be any sort of like long-lasting drawbacks. You know, he kept comparing the effects, like him being injured every time he attacked. He kept comparing that to like what Deku had been doing since day one. And, you know, it really, I think, put it into perspective, everything the kid has been going through up until this point. And, you know, you can't really sympathize and empathize with somebody unless you've walked a bit in their shoes. And Bakugo's flying in those shoes. So, and exploding right out of them. But anyway, I feel like I've talked enough. Let's get into Season 8. Episode 4 of My Hero Academia. Oh, so good. Oh. Are they giving flashback moment to the villain? So a pregnant drunkard living on the street. Is that All For One? Ooh. That was That was intense. Now, there's zero chance, absolutely zero chance they're going to be able to make us sympathize with All for One after everything he's done. Like, there's no way. Absolutely no way. But it'll be interesting to see how they portray where he came from, just so we can really bask in Bakugo beating the shit out of him. So I also wonder if they're going to do kind of like a split season, since it's going to be a shorter one. And what I mean by that is, like, I wonder if they're going to do like one half of the season is going to have one intro, another half of the season is going to have another intro. Because I have a feeling a lot of these characters are going to change even further than like what they are now. And I don't, maybe that's me just like reaching, but I've seen anime do that before, like Attack on Titan season 4, for the like 3 years that it took them to release the entire thing. I could definitely see them doing something like that with this, because let's be honest, this is like one of the new big 3. A lot of people's first anime is going to be this. What's another really big one? I don't really want to lump One Piece in with like a new age big 3, because it's already, it was like one of the original big 3. But it'd be like this, maybe, for sure Attack on Titan. Like, what's another one? Possibly JJK. I could really see JJK being some people's very first animes. You guys are gonna die. Okay. Shut up, nerd. I shouldn't joke, but also, so they've been on the streets since like day 1, day 0. Guy looks an awful lot like All Might. He's gonna take all the wrong lessons from it. I mean, it's why he calls himself the Demon Lord. Oh, is that where that comes from? I wonder, did he go? Because they said it was in China that the first metahuman was born, right? The glowing baby. Did he go to China and kill the first one? I want to know where One for All came from, where this stockpiling quirk came from. God, what a shitty fucking person. That's like a horror film now. Excuse the fuck out of me. Holy shit, this episode is getting dark. Oh, and of course he kept the hand. Why wouldn't he? So his brother had a quirk? Maybe it was the ability to just pass it on. So this is something that I've really wanted to dig into, is like how One for All actually works. And it looks like One for All manifests as like a small foreign, like a foreign quirk that kind of like Yoichi latches onto the larger quirk and like symbiotically grows in power. Huh. So, I mean, yeah, they've explained it. They've explained it up until this point, but it's nice to actually see it in action and like, yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. This is what we were talking about. Oh, oh shit! So All Might actually like swung to kill All for One. That's crazy. I thought he just like beat him and they had arrested him the first fight. But no, apparently All Might had made the decision enough is enough and it's time for you to go. But somehow, some way, because of that shit doctor, he survived. Oh, okay. Okay, they're just confirming that he just looks like him. Omni factor? Are we gonna have like a beam battle in My Hero Academia? Oh. So what the fuck did he do? Oh shit. Ah, okay. Oh my god. I don't think you're gonna get that chance, dude. Holy shit. Um, yeah, I bet that hurts. Holy, they really saved budget for these last couple episodes. This is crazy. Oh, that's so cool. Well, he's about to put a the end on the end of that story. Oh my god. There he is. Just watch. Okay. All right, hang on. We got these onion cutting ninjas in every corner of this room. And that was a lot. That was That was everything you could ever want in like a villain downfall. Oh, need to take a second. That was so good. Oh, okay. You good? I'm good. Are you good? It's getting foggy in here. It's kind of sad, really, because he doesn't really know how to live without his brother. This is crazy. No, he'll steal your quirk. Oh fuck, okay. Oh my god. You remember when the show was about superheroes and supervillains? So what's gonna happen to all these quirks then? Are the quirks just gonna like go back to the people that are still alive that he took them from? Poor fucking kid. Oh man. All right, we got nothing after the credits. Um So there's a couple of things we need to analyze. So we need to have a moment of silence for All for One. Okay, now that that's done, fuck that guy. Like, I get it. I get it. He was born in the worst possible situation. He had nobody but his brother. And even then, he abuses his brother since day one. Like, from what they were showing, when he was feeding on his deceased mother, by the way, after he stole her quirk, it looked like his younger brother was also trying to latch on, and he held his hand back. He's just rotten from day one, just constantly taking from other people. So, no matter what they throw in there to try and, like, justify or explain, no sympathy. Can't have it. Because the moment you do, he steals from you. And then he kills you. And then all of your family and onlookers and stuff like that. I will say an utterly satisfying ending to quite frankly, an amazing villain. I don't think I've enjoyed a villain in a series as much as All for One. Just because he is written, I mean, he's written perfectly. He's selfish. He's calculated. Or he was. I should be saying was selfish. Was calculated. Was incredibly powerful. He was just like the total package on a villain. And what better way to go out than someone who was selfish, was cruel to his friends. You know, like Bakugo really is. He's the story if All for One wasn't all those things. Like if he was a more caring character, like he would have, like his brother said, this is the power of all for one. There's two sides to the all for one coin. There's the heads, I guess, whatever, the good side and the bad side. You could have used this to enrich people's lives. You could have taken problematic quirks from people that they couldn't live with, or the quirk just didn't work with their body. You could have taken that away and given them a normal life. People who were born without a quirk, you could have gifted them a quirk that would work with them and help them achieve a better place in life. But no, it just wasn't him. He was just rotten to the core. Oh man, what a great ending. What a great ending. And now we have Shigaraki and Deku. I still think there's going to be some sort of like the quirk singularity thing. I still think that's going to be that's going to come into play for Deku. Because honestly, how do you stand up to that? He's already activated the second quirk, and they said that once he does that, there's no going back. He's not going to be able to withstand the backlash. So anyway, I look forward to seeing how they wrap it up. Thank you for checking out this episode of My Hero Academia, Season 8, Episode 4, with me on this beautiful Saturday morning. Now I have to rush out of here and go wrestle. It's going to be awesome. So maybe I'll upload that match as well to the channel. That way people can see sort of what I've been up to. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more content like the wrestling stuff that I do. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you next week. Bye.